And I think of the North Pond Hermit. He spent like 30 some odd years in Maine, in the North Pond. He stole from camps. He relied on everybody else to buy the stuff for him and lived off of their stuff while he lived in the woods.
It was 27 years ago that Christopher Knight disappeared into the Maine woods. No one knew he was the mysterious North Pond Hermit until now.
It's surreal. He is surreal. The situation's surreal. His campsite, it's hard to articulate to you. It's amazing.
Knight was arrested last week after burglarizing the Pine Tree Camp. Knight, now 47 years old, was at home in the wild, telling authorities he never used fire or sources of heat, but rather multiple sleeping bags to stay warm on those cold winter nights. His propane tank was only used to cook food, one of the many things he would stock up on before winter for fear of leaving tracks in the snow between November and March.
The entire time he's been in the woods, he's never been sick because that would require human contact.
So I asked him, I said, well, what do you do all day? And he said, I read whatever books I can steal.
He like stole propane canisters to stay warm, and he never lit a fire.
No, he didn't use the propane to stay warm at all.
What did he use it for?
He only used it to heat his can of beans.
Oh.
So during the winter, he would lay under a bundle of blankets.
And then he had catalogs underneath them, right, to insulate himself. And he had all the books.
Mattresses he stole and sleeping bags, new ones every year that he stole. And he would only run that just long enough to cook up his cans of stolen food. Mm-hmm. And then he wouldn't go anywhere during the winter ever. So he would just sit there and because he didn't want to leave tracks so that people would find him.
That's wild.
And during the fall he would steal, and during the spring he would have to. And he only ran into one person on a hiking trail once in 12 years in or something.
Didn't that guy that he ran into, I said, I know who you are, and he just kept walking?
I think he just said, he said hi and just kept going.
Mm. I think they may have dramatized the story of him, because I think the hiker, from what Dawn told me, is that the hiker knew who he was. Like, I know who you are, and then he kept going away. I think he just kept walking away.
I don't think so. Not the way I remember.
I'll have to listen to it on the ride home. I got about 15 hours.
There you go. Listen to the North Pond Hermit. We'll learn some modern self-reliance from that.
That's, yeah.